welcome back. We are now finally streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm so excited for it. I love Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, the first game. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, I have it archived on YouTube, so just take a look there. It's a really good playthrough. I love it. My friend Hark introduced me to it. Hark has introduced me to a lot of really good games, whether it's this, Kingdom Come, or Hollow Knight, which I can't wait for the eventual someday Silk Song. That'd be nice. To even Kenshi that I've been playing as well. So, yeah, I really appreciate Hark for showing me these games, because I don't know if I'd be playing this otherwise. So, yeah. Let's get into it. New game. Let's see where Henry is right now. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. I wasn't sure if it was going to read it itself. King Wenceslas the Fourth is taken captive by rebellious nobles, and his brother King Sigmund of Hungary, lacking a ruler, at war. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Such 14.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Oh, lady, go! Oh, is that the sword? Is that him? Is that the bald bastard? Probably not. Or is that Henry? Neither. Okay.
Onward! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Oh, there's Henry.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions! Take cover!
Oh, that I think it just fell on that guy's face. Oh,
Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
no, that wasn't Henry. That was. I don't know. Oh, we're playing is it? Oh, we're not surviving. Go up the stairs and run ramparts.
Corwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Oh, well, I was getting up there. Distracted me, sir.
Shoot him!
Knock it down!
Out of my way, sir. I take out the one with the gun. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Okay.
Now you're finished.
Alright, good.
Got him. Die, you swine.
Oh, gosh.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Okay.
Come here! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Oh.
Godwin, get over here.
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them.
Oh, did I not get him?
Stay covered!
Oh. Oh, God. That's horrifying. Okay.
Ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
Where are they?
Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Okay. How do I... Okay, this is gonna do it. Alright. That's how I go up the stairs. Not as slowly, though.
Fucking Wenceslas!
Yes, that ladder down on the floor. What now, fucker? That won't work on me. Good hit. I'll shoot you an extra asshole.
Oh. Knockdown ladders. Oh, okay.
You haven't a chance.
Trying to figure out how to do it so he... Oh, there we go.
Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us.
Knocked it. Alright. I think they're still gonna overrun us. I think this is inevitable at this point. That's why I'm not Henry.
I've been hit.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Oh yeah, tons! Oh jeez. Where is Henry? Are we not gonna be able to save our friend? No, I don't want Hans to die. Henry, where are you? Hans just got shot. What the frick? Alright. Several weeks earlier.
that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
Thank you for that. Doesn't mean it ain't impressive from a distance. I like that on top of the hill like that too. Woo.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Got a dongle with you.
If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair off, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Famous last words. Oh no, where's it gonna come from? I don't trust the high ground. I expect bandits.
Sir.
That's a large company.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
After here.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
I'm an advisor to a noble, but... Oh, okay, what is your playstyle? Soldier, like nothing more than to have a weapon in your hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also infamous for his short temper. Advisor, prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. I like to talk more than I like to fight, because talking means potentially more funny dialogue, or just dialogue in general, and I like the dialogue in these games, so.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you'll have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech. You can try to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma. You make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. You try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion. You say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination. You make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Or dread. When reasoning doesn't work, threats might. The persuasion skill is influenced by other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Next. Persuasion 2. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react. But be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Reputation with the counterparty. My coin, so I can bribe them, and my stats. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless. Just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Fair enough. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Yay! Diplomacy.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
So you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Excuse
I
me?
suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Hans, put your foot in your mouth that time. Wow.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Okay, Sir Hans. Oh,
Come
and
on,
see,
fellas.
there's already a little,
Camp here on the bank.
little spot for it.
At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Blah. Where'd the dog go? You're barking up a storm.
For
What?
Christ's sake! Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Look out! Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
That barking was a pain in the ass. Maybe they're ducks? Let's see what we can hunt up for you, mutt.
Henry.
Yo.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Try to be humble.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Alright. Yeah, inventory. Player menu, general information. Player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It is divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you're in the upper signposts. If you want to go directly from the game to one of the player menu section, you can use M for map, J for journal, I for inventory, P for player info, and N for the codex. N for information. Anyway. Next panel. Alright, next page. Player menu inventory. Click on the icon to rearrange items. So our sort options. Looks similar enough to the last game, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. Okay. Player menu, putting on armor. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your head, such as a coif or a hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Gambeson under chest armor. A gambeson is a long, thick padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armor that protects you. Like a gambeson, quilted hose create a soft layer between your body and the plates on your legs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. You don't say. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and then switch between them in the fly. Oh, I like that. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and each item you're equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Multiple coats of arms on an item means that you have it equipped in multiple outfits. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. I like that. And switches between the outfits. Okay, cool. I like that. Oh, hello, Henry. Alright, we're looking alright. We're looking okay. Okay, we don't have any other weapons or armors right now. That's why it's not allowing us to click, I don't think. Not entirely sure. In the player tab, you find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you can earn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status. Your reputation in places in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. I don't want anything to happen to but Oh, is this the max level it can be? Or is that our current level? That's our current level. We're level 15. Is this carrying over from the last game, or is this just what it's giving us? How to see your appearance and affect how long it takes for people to recognize when they see you. The lower conspicuousness, the longer it will take them to notice you. Very low, for example, anyone might notice you from a distance, but you'll be able to hide again before you realize exactly what he saw. It's derived from the average of your outer garments. Distinctive fine clothing and spectacle are typically very conspicuous. Bland pieces, on the other hand, less so. Charisma representing your good look. It plays. Oh yeah, Henry does not look great. Total charisma is the average of the charisma value of the individual pieces of your clothing or armor that are visible. Layers hidden under others don't count, so a man's shirt under a beggar's coat doesn't help you. You must take care of your clothing, as damaged, stained, or bloody clothing has lower charisma value. Wash yourself from time to time, too, at the bathhouse or at a vat or pier. You can also increase your charisma by using perfumes, which can be prepared in alchemy. Oh yeah, I'm making all the noise. Okay, speed, persuasion, coercion, we looked at these. Oh yeah, look at our current skills, my gosh. Scholarship is a concept as wide as the sea, and its boundaries are equally unclear. Generally speaking, it represents a sum total of factual knowledge, the ability to make logical deductions, and an understanding of the basic concepts of the medieval world. Literacy allows you, above all, to read, a far from common skill for medieval man. The more scholarly you are, the faster you'll read books, and the easier it will be to understand their contents. Scholarship can also come in handy in all sorts of situations and conversations. It will increase your scholarship mainly by reading books, applying scholarships in conversations, and learning new and interesting knowledge about the world around you. Fair enough. We're just at level 15, my gosh. Warfare, swords, heavier... yeah, I'm fairly certain this isn't carried over, because I know for a fact I didn't use pole arms or heavy weapons much. I just used the sword for the most part. Okay, we got our long sword one-handed. We know a little bit of combos. I can learn unarmed combos? Hello? Alright. Oh, so we can see, okay, so we got mills, we got people of the forest, and we have a couple undiscovered things as well. Okay. But let it be behaves according to commands. Dog obedience level affects his behavior. Dog with low obedience may not respond to all commands or may run off from time to time. On the other hand, a high obedience level means your dog's stronger and more likely to obey your commands. Good mutt. It's a little wonky. There we go. I don't know what that's about. Good, fine. It's like even the game cursor until I hit this kind of top left corner where it then doesn't do. I don't know why. It's weird. Okay. Yep, we'll equip. What, but I need to... oh. And we have a lot of groschen, too. Okay. I'll need to remember that. Shall we start?
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
No, I'm not gonna play dice. I know what that is. Oh, hi.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, For an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's sure.
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
It's true. Don't want the horses to hurt themselves. I like the horses. Alright, so how are we feeding you, ducks? I assume we're going hunting.
Here you go. Take it.
I'll have.
Track.
Okay, interesting. Good to know.
I can't abandon the company.
But where's the doggo's food? Do I have any in my inventory? Didn't look like I did. Yeah, I don't.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I lost Rip. No.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovic at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
For this game. If you're interested in gambling, you can find a game of dice in a respectable tavern, of course. Held dice from previous throws, dice selected to be held, current selection, scored points. I had to reach the goal, current collected but unscored points, select points. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties that you can read about in their descriptions. So I'd use special techniques to improve your luck. The start of the game, by rolling all 6 dice, select the scoring dice you want to keep, put them to the side, and gain points from them at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You can keep rolling until you run out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring dice, you lose all points gained this turn. The art of dice is to finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. First player to reach the goal is the victor. You can see all point information for the current game in the bottom left corner. Below are all the dice combinations and their point values. Devil's Head acts as a joker, adding 1 value to any combination of dice. Okay. I think I got it.
See whose side luck is on today. My God, I'm done.
Alright, come on, don't get better, don't. Okay. Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Aye, that'll do.
Lose it. Lose it all. Oh, I forgot you keep playing. Ah, he won.
No, that's as far as I go.
Okay, he's giving it to me. Okay.
It looks pretty bad, eh?
No. That's not fair.
Ha-ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
I hate the
Today's my lucky day.
Friend Ray, she
Feel it in
really
my
likes the
bones.
dice game. Me, not so much. Alright.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
No, I don't know. Fine, score and pass for a bit.
Damnation, that's awful.
I was lucky. Am I still lucky? Oh, I effed it. Yep. So I get none of those points. Oh!
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Bust, bust, bust. That's not a bust.
Ha ha! My lucky dice.
That's just great.
You can never have.
All right, let's carry on.
Come on then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
I'm not playing for the first time. Frick you, shut up. Passing. That's not
My God.
great.
I'm done.
I have to keep going. I have to. You're
If I
gonna
was
win in the
you,
next one.
I'd take it.
Okay. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so we got. Gotta keep going. I have no shots. One R5, one R5. Frick. Alright, others. Again. Unless he busts. No.
Here.
Yep, there it is. Once again. I'm stuck
Wonderful.
on the dice.
My lucky dice never fail. It's mine.
That's just great.
You can.
All right.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
It's like, why are you playing instead of feeding me? I'm trying to feed you, mutt. This is the process of me trying to feed you. I have to play the dice. Come on, Lady Luck.
No, that's as far as I go. Nothing worth mentioning. Ha!
That's just great.
You can...
Alright.
What is it, 5th time's the charm now?
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Not my side. Pass. Oh, I should have took the 5 as well. I'm dumb. Just take 1 5 because we might be able to get something decent with the next, maybe.
What can you do? Here. Ha ha! My lucky.
That's just
You could.
Alright.
Okay. This is not painful at all. This is for Mutt. I have to feed Mutt.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Ha ha!
That's just...
You can...
Alright.
Mate.
Today's my lucky
I hope I'm
day.
not giving
I
him
can
all
feel
of
it
my
in
money.
Bones.
No, I did not mean to do that, but I'll take it. But I'll take it.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Oh! Whoa, I won!
You must have a... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah,
No, I
what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Hooray, thank you.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna. And his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
I'm worried.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
Shut up, Henry.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Look what I have for you.
Smoked sausage. I'm gonna praise him. Oh well. Alright, so he's 8, so we'll... What the heck is up with this? What? Seen that too, right? I don't know why I have like a weird kind of... Give me a second. Let's see if I can figure out what the heck that is. Nope, it's there. What the frick? Even a window that does that. So I think it's the game. Ooh, speaking of though, yes, I would like to know that. I'm fine with everything being medium. Everything's running alright. At least from my perspective, I don't know how things are going for y'all. You can save the game by drinking save your schnapps, sleeping in a bed you own, or having important moments in the story. Good to know. Alrighty.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Nice job.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Nice. Why don't you cover yourself? Cover, for Christ's sake! Wrong! Good!
I have to make sure I'm doing the right way. Plus, it's kind of funny.
That's the way! Defend yourself properly! What are you doing? Cover! That's the way!
Okay.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it! Nice! But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready! Nice! Good, Henry!
I got him right in the face with that one.
You're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Choose attack zones using my mouse cursor? Oh, moving the mouse. I can hold down my mouse wheel to lower my weapon.
Less thinking,
That's interesting.
more action. Come on. Good riposte. Too slow. Nice. All right, all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself! Off to to a good start.
Yay! Oh. Ah, where is he?
Don't hold back.
Battle cry.
And another.
Oh, new level of swords. Nice.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Warfare.
Ow! Kurwa!
Nice technique.
How do you do it?
Let sparks fly.
Alright. You defeat
I yield.
kept on
Enough.
during training. Deja vu.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for what? Oh, yeah, there's a little cave in here. Way to die. Yeah, I'll take it. Little gambling den.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oates, what's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Now!
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
What's the matter, Hans?
This travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Ooh, I do want scholarship.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I could get more unarmed.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
I like just a
Who'll help
little.
me tomorrow with getting
a little.
supplies for the journey back.
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
I like the little recap.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Trust Oates. I trust Oates, damn it.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Yeah, then he just looks at us like, what the fuck?
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Hey, that's Henry's. Ah, well.
That's a view fit for a king.
Okay, is that a dock across the way?
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. There's no swimming. Is there swimming in this game now? Can he learn how to swim?
The old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
Yeah, it's like,
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
God damn it, Hans.
Hans!
Hans! God damn it. God damn it, Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
I just want to get cleaned up.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Wait, why am I the one leading now? God damn.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way. Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her along. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Where am I throwing it? Well, that doesn't help.
What was that?
It worked.
What is this racket here?
Henry's like, I don't like this, and Han's like, yes, more. Where are they? They.
Henry, I told you to...
No, our people, god damn it.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No! Oh, it's... God damn it. You knew it was coming, though.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
No, looks like they can swim.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Well. Oh, shit!
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
Ah, Henry's been shot!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
You've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Game saved. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signal happening around you right now. Enemies are searching for you. Find an explanation of all states in the main menu. Help behavior investigator hair.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock.
Be careful.
And you,
Stick
go to
behind
the
me.
pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails, everything.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
You honestly think they could swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your torch does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the fort better than getting killed in a skirmish. But I still can't see a bloody thing. You're fine. And get nicely warm.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck. They're coming here. Stand still.
We'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond,
Run, quick.
why are we moving down instead of being high up?
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Where are you, you prick? We'll chop you. Kurva! They're playing into the rock. Hurry! On your round. We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Which one? Not entirely sure which way I'm going. Do we go this way?
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
don't know. They must have come this way, damn it.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little lost.
I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see.
Where is he? This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
I'm hurt,
You're
okay.
in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Henry! Henry! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Oh no. That's not great. Oh no.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Father?
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Hey, I don't even see a wound on him.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
Oh, okay.
But it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
It's not over yet. For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where do you get clothes?
Where am I?
You dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Oh my god!
That fella landed with you.
Oh, that's where you got the clothes.
You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
You won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
What a day. What a night. Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
With the gate.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
Gosh.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scalix, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy.
castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Mom.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light.
Not necessarily good, but it's what we've got now.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, strong!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Hans also got roughed up. You discovered your bed. I just took this old lady's bed.
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, Then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better.
Is it?
I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Oh my god, terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skills and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Fair enough. How bad am I? I need to see what are my stats? Okay. My skills, okay. Oh, my drinking went down too. You know what? Falling down, getting busted up, sobered Henry up so much. I guess it's not really sobering him. He can't handle his drink as much now. Oh, gosh. Funny, though. You're bleeding. Bleeding gradually depletes your life and can even kill you. Stop the bleeding in inventory and apply and bandage with E.
Wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Didn't I put it on? Or, oh, I need to... Okay, I see how it is.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Okay, we'll grab... We don't want to eat all this soup. We'll save some for Hans. We'll go for... think she said there's cheese and such in there. Or outside, so we'll go outside. Growler. You can lay here. Yeah, he's kind of blocked by the tree stump there. Saving the game. Game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option in the menu. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some save your schnapps. You old growler.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Alright, we'll eat the things that are going to go back quicker. Oh. Eat a couple carrots. Okay. Apple keeps the apothecary away. It's not terribly nutritious, but stays fresh a long time. They say not to bite the hand that feeds you, and if you can feed yourself, just stuff your belly and shut up. Which cheese, when it's properly aged, lasts a long time and is filling. Drink water and a skin. An onion, healthy, juicy, and fresh. Now, how do I close this part of it? Because I want to look at my... Oh, there we go. Nourishment's at 58. Nourishment's at 84. Alright, 90 will do. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you can place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. Maximum number of slots you have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. If you have a marked item that can be placed in a bag, you can place it as follows. Okay. I'll wash up again, actually. Wash your clothes. actually washing it. Wash the blood off of clothes. Less armor, but also less noise and less visibility by a little bit. We can go with this for now. Again, better than what we had. May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out. Fairly certain that's Lord of the Rings reference, but okay, I like it, regardless.
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Shave your schnapps.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not
Reputation
some dried
loss.
herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Ah, shit! My shoulder.
This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Nicely done, Henry. After quite a bit of arduous work. Yes, I know, I reek again.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Won't hurt to gather more in case you need to make it again. Because I wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally muck it up. So I remember it's a whole process to make. Oh, she has a little sitting spot. Pick up the chamomile. Pick it all. I got a decent amount. Uh-oh, I hear barking.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
All secrets have to be solved through violence. Sometimes even the worst enemies can be reasoned with.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks.
Oh, the axe.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison. On account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Should all his...
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly-Off. All right?
Uh-huh. Frick you guys.
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Sorry, Bozhena.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for dealing with them.
Something
I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but It's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Start the alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
You'll need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Ask the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally, pour. Sleep kills you faster, and if good quality, energy
You must have read it by now, surely.
Yep. No, I want to look at that again because it's 2 handfuls of chamomile. Grind the sage, add it to the cauldron. Okay.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Just a second. There we go.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Chamomile brew, price 2. Or amount 2, price 25.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
You are tired and fatigued. Hello, Growler. Oh, hello, pig. I won't kill you. Even though I could use the bacon. No.
And the almighty fever should start to cool now.
82 nourishment. Sleep and save. I don't know how long I need to sleep. We'll sleep for an hour.
Ooh, I still feel a bit shit. I should get back into bed.
How about a good 6 hours? We'll wake up at midnight. More nightmares for young Henry. I guess he's not youngish now.
A sword
He's
such
older.
as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful me.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Perk points. Increase Henry's level will also give you perk points. I can look at them in a bit. Quick nibble. Little nibble. Little. Nom nom nom.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
And I shot a boar. Yeah, yes, you did, Hans.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
Poor Hans.
You saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajenim, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Oh, that
This'll
is
come in
nice. I
handy.
do like the recipe.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
That is true.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
Alrighty.
And it's not the first time.
I know.
I think I'll call it there for today. We can pick this up next time. But oh my gosh, what a start to the game. Looks like we'll finally... Pardon me, my goodness. Looks like we'll finally be getting into it next time. Now I think we're pretty much past the tutorial bits, I'd assume. It's alright. I'll probably be picking this up sometime this week. Maybe Sunday or Monday. Well, definitely Sunday or Monday. I'm just trying to think if I'm going to play it until before then. Mayhap. But tomorrow I definitely need / want to get back at Final Fantasy XIV as well. I also wasn't able to stream yesterday for the Kinshin. I apologize for that. I don't know if I'm going to play yet. It will I'll definitely... I don't want to say definitely because something might happen like it did yesterday, but I'll try my best to stream it.
Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Probably Sunday. We'll see though.
God be with you.
Okay. Alright, we'll leave it there. I need to get ready for work. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, whichever it may be. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.